What is going on, everyone? Tim from Tierfon Orbital. So today's demo video is going to be a relatively quick one. This is an install commission that I completed on an ET1. The customer sent this to me empty for install, and this particular customer is actually the winner of the ULC Christmas Giveaway. This was done towards the end of the year last year, and my donation or my offering was one free basic install of an empty hilt, right? So the customer purchased this hilt and sent it to me. The customer's name is Ethan. So Ethan, congratulations. This is an ET1. The customer purchased this from CCsabers, but I'm pretty sure this is like an LGT type of offering. Pretty straightforward hilt. The grip does unscrew. I did set this up with, I think the pommel unscrews too. Yeah, the pommel is modular too. So I set this up with a static chassis, Proffieboard install, very, very straightforward build, right? This is a single button Proffi setup. So to you, Ethan, I'm not going to come into Fusion, talk about this chassis, but I do want to come up top and talk a little bit about the build, talk about how to use it. And then of course we will do a quick demo. Now, full disclosure, I am not very well versed in single button Proffi navigation, but I'm going to try my best to just go over the very basic stuff with you. And then we will be on our way, right? So this was a very interesting opportunity for me in that this is actually Ethan's first custom lightsaber install. So yeah, this is pretty cool to be a part of his first foray into the custom saber install world, right? So anyhow, let's come up top and talk about this guy. Okay. So here we are, right? This is the ET1 from CCsabers. Again, I believe that this is an LGT offering, but it can be purchased empty and installed from CCsabers website. Okay, pretty straightforward hilt. Really, really interesting color scheme on this hilt. I thought this was a really cool looking hilt, honestly. So we've got a modular pommel. Grip does unscrew as well, and there is a single button. This is a momentary switch that is lit. It's just a simple white ring around that switch. Right. So to use your hilt, you want to unthread that grip. Here is the chassis. So I've set this chassis up with two vents along each side of the battery, and these have 2020 Neopixel strips in them for some animation. Kill switch is right around here, and our Proffieboard just kind of is tucked away just underneath those threads. You can pull that SD card out with a pair of tweezers if you like, and you can also plug your USB in to that port right there, right? Tilted Proffi setup. I like doing this when there's limited space, okay? So to use your hilt, spring side is your negative, so you want to take the flat part of your battery down towards the speaker and then hit that kill switch. So there are those animated Neopixels. Right? So once you get your battery in, you want to thread your grip back on. Just thread it until it stops, and then you're good to go, right? So let's come down to the bottom. Okay, so twist to activate, twist to deactivate are enabled on this build. So to do that, you just twist of the hilt, kind of like you're twisting a motorcycle grip. Same thing to turn it off, right? To scroll through your fonts, you want to long press of your main button and release.
What is it? Father's
That will scroll forward in your fonts. If you point the hilt down, it will scroll backwards in your fonts, right? Single press of the main button will do a blaster bolt deflection. Let's put a blade in it. Okay, so this is a 1-inch blade holder. Very deep socket, which I appreciate, right? There are a lot of set screws along the side of this blade holder, right? And these are nice and chunky M4 set screws, right? So you want to tighten those once your blade is in place. Man, 4 set screws. That blade is not going anywhere, right? And then you're ready to go. Let's see what else we got on here.
Hello, Zuko here.
justice.
So there is a way to access color wheel to change the color of your blade with single button Proffi. So when your blade is ignited, you want to tap this button 4 times while the blade is parallel. Then you'll hear that cue. Twist your blade until you find a color you like, and then tap the button again. It'll lock that color in place. Let's do one more. So that's it. A very quick rundown. I know that that was probably a very terrible walkthrough on single button Proffi navigation, right? But there are some really, really great folks out there that have done videos on how to use Proffi, how to navigate Proffi, how to upload configs, and all that stuff. So to you, Ethan, I'm not sure if this is your first Proffi install or not, but there are plenty of resources out there. Proffieboard is a great board. It is highly customizable. You just need to do a little bit of research, right? I also need to say, I think, Ethan, you did mention to me that you are a dueler. I don't specifically recommend dueling with my installs. However, with that being said, this is your hilt, so you can do with it what you may. This is a static chassis build, so it should be fine with some light dueling, right? But don't go trying to cut down any trees with this hilt, please. So like I said, it was my pleasure to make this as an offering, as my donation to the ULC giveaway last year. To Ethan, thank you very much for sending me your empty. If anyone has any questions about this particular install, please do not be a stranger. And with that being said, may the force be with you always. Have a good one, everybody.